Okay, welcome to this video or stream, however you're watching it. It's an F-35 flight, Marham to Lyon in France. Ready for our next sortie. It's just a transit, 450 mile transit that is. I'm going direct, 20,000 feet, and there's two of us.
Just selecting my aircraft.
Watcha.
Yeah, Gareth got a fucking. He's top of the leaderboard at the landing rate.
Is he?
I can't believe it. Coming into Liverpool, he comes up and I was like, "Oh, that looks like a good landing." And he says, "He's like, yeah, my God, it's 82 feet per minute." I was like, "Fucking hell, good on ya." And I said to him, "How does that feel when you get good landing rates like that when you do it all by yourself?" He's like, "Fucking brilliant." Like good stuff. Because Connor Ball, I think his name was, he actually got minus 79.
Well, you'd be so annoyed.
Oh, isn't it? Because you would have just that little bit heavier and you would have got bang on 80 feet per minute, and no one's beating that. I am. Okay, loading up now.
Cool.
Running active sky, yes.
Yeah. Find out what our winds are going to be. Eleven knot tailwind. Average.
Okay.
Shouldn't take too long, to be honest.
Nah, shouldn't do.
What we'll do, we'll cruise at our, we'll cruise at like 0.9 or 0.95. We'll see.
Okay.
See what we can get without touching the afterburner at 20,000 feet. We should be able to get a decent speed.
Oh yeah.
Ready to start?
Yeah, it's just loading up now.
Right, we'll start an engine.
Shut up and fuck off away from my house, please. That would be nice.
Who's that?
Oh, the kids outside shouting and screaming.
Taxiing.
Beans.
Yeah, this shouldn't take that long. Less than an hour. And then we can do an actual mission.
Okay.
We'll go stay out in France for a little while. See if we get some interaction with the French guys. That'd be nice.
Do they run this on the same server as us?
Yep.
Oh sweet, so we'll be able to see them.
Yeah.
It would be cheeky and take some Meteors.
You in yet?
Yeah, just joining in now.
Alright.
I think it's probably obviously going to spawn me in the air ends.
We'll go from my one.
Okay. See me on the server?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got you in the air still. Where are you now?
I don't know because it's done that thing again where FSX is running, but
Yeah, give it a sec. Might be caching objects. Is it working yet?
Sounds like it's working.
Give it a sec. Probably just caching objects. Mine does it. I think I've got yours set to do it as well.
Oh, there you go. I'm in now.
Cool. Where are you?
Just gotta respawn myself back on the grounds.
Cool. Yep, cool, it's worked. I'm seeing you right. Hopefully you'll see me as well.
Roger. Stand by looking for you. Are you ready on your way to the runway?
I'm on 19, backtracking.
Oh yeah, Roger, I see you.
Cool.
Internal fuel pods set. Hey, it's taxiing.
Cool.
Do you want me to go down the backtrack route as well? Or do you want me to taxi around?
Backtrack.
Roger.
Be quicker. I plan on a 400 knot climb to 20,000 feet at at full military thrust. Do you know where that is on your stick?
Full military thrust?
Yeah.
Negative, I don't.
Oh.
Would that be full dry thrust?
Yeah.
Oh
Full-
yeah, I know.
Yeah, you know where dry thrust is?
Yes.
Yeah, it's roughly 7 o'clock position. When you're on
Okay.
when you've got no airspeed, that is.
Roger that.
Just limit your use of afterburner for the cruise. Should be alright, to be honest. We'll still have plenty when we get there. We are cruising quite a bit lower than usual, but it's only because I can't be bothered to climb to 40,000.
Yeah, fair enough.
Once we get to 20,000, we'll consider the climb again, a little bit higher.
Okay.
Saying that, we're not that heavy. Oh, what do you reckon? I think 20,000 is good enough.
Yeah, it should be more than enough. Isn't
Yeah.
it? 'Cause as long as we don't use the afterburner and drink up fuel for fun.
Yeah. Because we'll refuel and rearm when we get there anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, turning around.
Cool, Roger, I'm just on my 9 now. Backtrack.
Cool. You done all your lights?
Yes, Roger. We'll set 20,000 and we'll go obviously nav modes because we'll be in GPS. Or we just
Initial climb to 2,000 on this heading.
Yep.
Then it'll be a right hand turn and I'll position us en route, yeah.
Okay.
And then I'll just be pressing, because we're in GPS mode, I'll just press VOR lock, which will hold the course of the GPS, if that makes sense. And autopilot, auto throttle, and altitude. I'll probably climb it manually for a little bit, keep the speed.
Yeah, I'll probably do that too.
30-degree flap. I reckon we can do this in maybe 35-40 minutes.
Okay.
At least out of the country, our terrain should match a bit better to default.
Yeah.
Oh, well actually, I don't know. I don't know. I'll place the SAMs using the server rather than me.
Okay. And 8's in position.
Okay. Brakes on, 6 o'clock on my mark. 3, 2, 1. Mark. And 7 o'clock for full dry.
No.
And we're full dry here. Looking for 180 before I rotate.
What's up?
160. 180. Can you just check? My afterburner isn't on, is it?
No, negative.
Didn't think so. Gears up, flaps auto, 5-degree climb. Increasing to 10-degree climb. Wait for 2000.
Roger.
Flaps will be zeroed, passing 300 knots.
Roger.
Passing 300 knots. Flaps are 0. Right turn. Maintaining this thrust setting, allowing it to get to 400 knots, then adjusting the climb.
Yeah.
Feel free to maintain loose formation. Clearly, we're not going to need to be tight on a cruise. Or as tight as you like for practice. Leveling out now to intercept the course.
Cool.
VOR lock enabled. Climb still mine. You got autopilot screen.
Oh yes, Roger.
Are you switched to GPS mode?
A firm.
Click AP and VOR lock. Done?
Where's VOR lock? I can't see that.
Open your eyes, it is there. Come on, right hand side.
I'll have a look at it.
Dude, you cannot miss it. One in from the right. Third one down.
Okay.
Have you got, by the way, have you got blurry textures in your cockpit because you haven't got 3D detailed cockpit?
No, mine's okay. All
Okay.
readable.
Alright. I didn't know whether you had it set so that you'd not got detailed cockpit.
I think I didn't, but I did switch it back on because I
Alright.
installed the PMDG the other day. And
Oh, okay.
the virtual cockpit was there.
Okay, passing 15,000. Autopilot's on. Auto throttle's on for holding 400 knots.
Okay.
Climbing at 2,000 autopilot. Right, definitely increasing. 450 knots.
Roger that.
Passing 170.
Roger that.
You will notice you have to be gentle with the autopilot and sometimes help it to trim itself
Okay.
to get the climb rate. It overcompensates for itself. How you doing?
Yeah, not too bad, buddy. Just slowly climbing up behind you, mate.
Cool.
Holding 400 knots, sorry, did you say yes?
450.
Oh, 450, roger.
Passing 190.
Okay.
You may see my afterburn flickering. That's the autopilot doing its work.
Doing its job, yeah.
We're not going to be going over the sea long enough to use Super Cruise or anything, so it'll just remain below Mach 1. I'll probably go to 500 knots by the looks of it. Okay, I'm going to continue climb. I'm going to go to 40,000 feet.
Okay.
Continuing now at 450 per minute. No, 4,000 feet per minute initially. And I'm going to reduce the speed so it only needs to maintain 350.
Okay.
What are you going up to?
I'll come up with you at 40,000.
I'm just seeing it's burning way too much. Because 20,000 is quite low still.
Yeah.
Really.
What's your height currently?
Passing 250.
Roger.
Still at 4,000 a minute. Ah, now we're a bit higher if you had to experiment. Look on your engine panel. Slowly increase your throttle. You'll see there's 1, 2, 3 thrust bumps.
Problem is with the spikes, obviously I might not be able to tell.
Alright, just have a go. Have a look at your thrust gauge, which is directly above your FF gauge, fuel flow gauge. If you increase your throttle slowly, you'll go into first stage afterburner, second stage afterburner, and third stage afterburner. You should be able to see. And the way it works for Super Cruise, you can actually be in that first stage afterburner. Because in that first stage afterburner, I think you actually burn less than if you don't use afterburner for some reason. I think it's to do with this. I'm not too sure why. But I'm climbing in that first stage afterburner. Just passing 30,000, reducing climb rate 2,000 a minute.
Roger.
This is where you want to watch the speed, because you're getting high enough that you don't need a lot of airspeed to go over Mach 1. I've got 400 miles left.
Yeah, roger.
Yeah, so for Super Cruise you want to be in that first stage of afterburner. But if your throttles are spiking you might not actually recognise it. But you should.
Yeah, I see it because it kind of like goes bing, bing, bing.
Yeah.
Like
There's 3 stages, 1, 2 and 3. First stage is Super Cruise basically.
yeah.
Problem with this thing, if you get to 40,000 feet and you haven't kept your speed up the whole climb, it won't actually overcome its own angle of attack. It doesn't have enough power to overcome it. So you need to stay above 300 knots in the climb, so that when you do level out, it will still speed up. Or else you'll be so nose high that it can't actually speed up enough to bring the nose down, because it's still keeping you in the air with the nose up. But I'm 31,000, reduced to 1,000 feet per minute now.
Okay, roger.
I'm going to enable my speed hold at 350.
Roger.
See you behind me. You see my trail?
Yeah.
Cool. How far behind me are you?
I've got 388 miles to run. Probably no more than less than a mile easily.
388?
Yeah.
Mine's just gone down to 36.5 now. Less than a mile, yeah.
365. Okay. Well, you can't be 20 miles away from me.
No, 385, sorry. 385 now.
Okay. Roger. Oh yeah, I've just gone into 385, so I'm a mile behind you.
Cool. I got my radar, my TSW set to 140 miles if we pick up anyone else on radar. Far out. I'm at 0.91 at 345 knots.
Okay.
So I'll probably have to end up cruising around the 280, 290 mark to stay under. The economic cruise of this thing is at 0.90 at 40,000 feet, so.
Okay.
There's two ways you can look at climbing this thing. Either climb it on full power and just get to the height as quick as possible, then reduce the throttle, or do a slow climb and try and keep the throttle minimal for that climb. I think either way is as efficient as each other, because the fuel you save in the cruise by getting there quick,
yeah,
probably counteracts. Yeah,
a bit quicker as well, don't you, by burning off the
yeah,
fuel.
exactly. So I mean, I think you'd probably have less fuel at this moment in time, but we'd be at top of the climb way before now.
Yeah, a lot faster, burning less fuel, making
So
up for
yeah.
consumption again.
Again, keeping your speed at 300 knots, just keep full afterburner and use your pitch to adjust your speed to 300 knots, and you wouldn't do bad. Right, it's passing point. Alright, I'm gonna have to slow this climb now to about 320.
Okay, yeah, because I've got 303 knots indicated. I'm 0.84 currently, passing 33,000.
I'm 0.93, passing 34,000. Yeah, we'll be there in about 40 minutes once we level out.
Only commercial planes can be this quick.
If only. Look at our ground. Well, saying that, ground speed's only 494 at the minute for me. Oh, that's because the headwind of 41 knots. You got that?
Yeah, I've got ground speed 451 currently.
You got a headwind of 43 knots. 44.
41 knots.
Mine's increasing as I get higher. Enjoy. If only passenger jets could go direct.
Well, they're planning on doing it soon, aren't they?
Well, yeah, they do it in some companies. Some countries, sorry, don't actually have airways. Like Hungary, they abolished airways.
Yeah.
So it's all like direct fixes and stuff.
Mm.
Or just controlled completely.
Can you just picture that though around London, where you've got so many planes coming in and out, going direct to airports? Wow, that would just cause so much manic.
Reducing to 300 knots. I'm actually going to climb at 2,000 feet a minute just to get to 40,000 now.
Roger. Is that you going to be going into full afterburner mode then?
I am in full. No, I'm not. I'm on speed hold at 300.
Okay.
So it's doing what it needs to do, and it's not constantly on full afterburner to keep the speed.
Yeah.
So
how do I select the
you need to press AT, and then you need to press speed hold, and then next to where it says speed hold, you need to hover your mouse over it and scroll up and down.
Do I say that again? I need to press
Auto throttle AT, which is on your autopilot panel. Found it? Oh, dude.
When you said your autopilot, you mean shift 2? Do you mean that? Yes.
No. What are you doing?
I was pressing shift 2.
Oh, you douche. Right. Right hand MFD. Click the bottom right one. Now select that page to show CNI. So click where it says I think it'll say, what does it say, HUD or something, MFD.
Oh yeah, Roger.
Yeah, click that. Press CNI.
Yep.
That's your autopilot.
Okay.
So you got AP is autopilot, AT is auto throttle, altitude hold, heading hold, VOR lock, speed hold, flight director.
Okay, yeah, I see that now. Thank you.
You good with all that now?
I am good with all of that now.
Awesome. Right, making my climb 1,000 feet a minute now. Just passing 38.5. Setting speed for 320 again. Just hold it just below Mach 1, we've got more than enough fuel for it. Externals have just become empty now. See how it's having to fly like 5 and a bit degrees nose high just to stay level. Well, actually, sorry, in a bit of a climb.
Yeah.
I'll have, by the time I level out, I'll have about 37 minutes to go.
Well, I'm just coming up to 39,000 now.
Cool. Do you want to try Super Cruise?
No, we don't need to, do we? Let's
Alright.
stick to the rules.
Cool.
Much as I love to do it over the French
Yeah.
airspace. Yeah.
We'll do it another day. I'll show you that it's just Super Cruise is just as efficient because you get there quicker, you burn a bit more fuel, I think, but it counteracts each other. Same distance,
Yeah.
basically. Which means you get there quicker. It's what we'd use if we were scrambling to something, but we won't really do that in this aircraft because it's not our primary role.
Yeah.
Leveling out, 40,000 feet. Speed's going up to 320. Oh, I don't know actually. I'm at 0.97 at 310. I'll leave it at 320, see what I get. I've got 36 minutes to go.
Roger.
If you look at the fuel flow, you're roughly burning. What am I burning? Oh no, it's just reduced. Roughly £5 a second.
Nice.
So if you work that out, I got 17.9. There you go, I got 59.6 minutes at this altitude of fuel. So probably a flight time, I could probably get another, what, 50 minutes in cruise, and then with a long descent, could extend it even further.
Okay.
Right, I'm reducing to 310 knots because 320 is 0.99, so it's a bit close.
Okay.
32 to go. There you go, we're there by 9.
Yeah. I've got 317 miles to go.
Cool. You're just shy of 10 behind me. You're about 8 behind me. Sadly, the French guys ain't on yet.
No.
Best place for me to play SAMs is in like a flat area, near to like a lake or near to something that's not going to have changed altitude regardless of scenery, terrain.
Yeah.
Which is somewhere that's definitely not going to be different. So not up the side of a hill, in a valley. Not all that far from Geneva.
No.
Leon. Already got the perfect spot. I can put a SAM in for training. Might go find it and do it now. Downstairs while I'm cruising.
Okay.
It's far enough away from the airport not to kill us.
Fair enough.
Back shortly.
Okay, mate.
I'm back. Do you see on the edge of your radar? Little dot now.
Stand by. At what range do you want me to radar set?
All the way, 140. You'll see it on about the 210 line.
Oh yes, I see it.
Yeah, that's the SAM. It's actually right near a small airfield that's in a valley. We're not going straight there, obviously, but one of the limitations of before TACPAC was updated a bit more
Yes.
was that you could only place targets within 100 miles. You can only place things in 100 miles. Obviously, I've set that on the server, and the server's sitting at Leicester, so this is what, 600 miles.
Yeah.
Just hoping you see it. I mean, it's on an airfield, and the airfield should be on default height.
Okay.
We should be alright. What ground speed are you getting? I've got 568.
I've got 567.
Nah, near enough same. I'm holding 310 nice, and now I'm in a stable. I'm burning, on average, only £3 a second now.
Okay. Yeah, I've got 16.3 tons remaining.
Yeah, if you look at your actual fuel panel, you'll see count every. The refresh rate's a second, so like mine's degrading by 2, and then 4, and then 3. So mine's about 3 on average. So you do total, so 15,400 divided by 3 gives you how many seconds? Divided by 60 gives you how many minutes? So I got 85 minutes. So that's increased dramatically because the speed's actually settled down now. And I'm going. To be honest, I'm going faster than what's economical. I could slow down by another 30 knots, probably save a bit more.
Don't need to, do we?
Not really. Well, I haven't got locked frame rates at the minute.
Oh yeah, me neither.
Oh well. Do it when we get there. Actually, I might do it now.
Yeah, you pausing.
Just set my frame rates.
What setting was
Done.
menu was
I got mine to 30. It's the third one along, then it's the
Yeah.
bottom one, then it's the top one. Fourth one along, sorry.
Oh, sorry. Fourth one along, bottom, and third one. So what you say? Fourth one.
Top one.
Oh, top.
Fourth one, bottom, top.
Yep, what you got?
Cool. I got 23 minutes.
Hey fam, I've got 23 minutes too.
At 80 miles out, I'm going to start a descent 4,000 feet per minute down to 2,000 feet.
Okay.
We've both got scenery for this place, haven't we?
Yes. I think Liverpool scored.
Alright.
Yay, I should be excited, but I just really can't be bothered with Liverpool anymore, or football in general. I just want my fix of Formula 1 this weekend. One of my favourite tracks too.
Alright.
I won't say no more. I know you don't like it. Fucking hell, so I've got 206 miles remaining with 21 minutes to go. I'm literally doing 10 miles a minute.
Nice. Fast.
Yeah. But that was the thing about Concorde when it was at Mark 2. Was it 24 miles a minute?
Jeez.
Yeah, I know, that's fucking... Only you could do that in London. Lucky to get 8 miles an hour, average. That's the thing. I don't think people could ever really properly, generally, unless you're into aviation, really be thrilled by what Concorde could do. You know, it travelled around the world. It could travel around the Earth faster than the sun, for fuck's sake. How many passengers can say that they've done that while sipping champagne?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was the good point as well that the British Airways pilots used to make about it. It was like, hey, but back in those days, the type of people that used to fly at those altitudes or that speed were fighter pilots, but they had breathing apparatus and everything. What did you think about the you hear about the ATR 42 crashing in oh, what's the island's called again?
What crash, sorry?
An ATR 42.
Alright.
Indonesia. I'll figure it out now. 2 seconds. Yeah, in Papua. Crashed and lost contact. There's wreckage everywhere.
Alright.
Gotta love the Indonesians for aviation safety. See why all their airlines are banned from European airspace.
Yeah, some countries just don't have the strict rules as this.
No. I mean, I know it's always the case in aviation, it's never just one thing. Can't really do something right, like you said. Not strict enough.
Oh, 161 miles left.
I've got 169 to go.
Cool. Can't even see you. Oh no, I got you. I think behind me somewhere. You're probably right in my trail. So.
Oh, I don't see your trails at the moment, but I do still see them off in the distance.
All right. Yeah, I see yours quite a little far back.
Yeah, I got curious, so I'd spawned back in the F14 to see if you could touch any of the buttons. There's a Rio seat in the F14.
Yeah.
But it's not modded.
Ah, shame.
I was thinking that would be cool. If I could learn how to be a Rio, be Matt's Rio. Right, what are you doing, bro? You bringing us head to head for shit? Thing is, you don't need him no more. Your computer's basically your Rio, isn't it? Especially the Typhoon where you could practically talk to your computer. I suppose that's good though, isn't it? The fact that you don't have to look down. Concentrate where you're going and say computer fuel. Yeah.
So I'm just doing some advertising on the stream.
Advertising.
So yeah, someone's interested.
Oh, and joining us?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Nice, always more the merrier. Does he ever fly for a Jet VA or anything like that?
Sorry, I was being talked to.
That's all right, mate.
Jump on the stream, help me out with this guy.
I will do.
$80 miles, starting descent, 2,000 feet, 4,000 a minute.
Cool.
Maintaining 320 knots.
320, yes.
AFM. I'll increase it as I get lower. Eight minutes to run.
Cool.
Increasing the descent to 6,000 a minute. So just worked out, if it's 8 minutes to descend 40,000 miles, 40,000 feet, that's actually, that's 10 minutes if I'm descending at 4,000 a minute. Or just shy of. Right, increasing the old speed to 400 knots.
Roger.
Passing 30,000. Right, now I'll reduce the descent to 400 feet, 4,000 feet per minute, increasing speed to 450.
Okay.
Passing 10,000, 4 minutes to go. 30 miles.
Cool, roger that.
Reducing descent to 2,000 a minute.
Okay.
Ten miles visual.
Cool, roger that.
Slowing down. Starting approach.
What runways in use?
Stand by. Runway in use, well, runway's wind's 350, so it's the opposite to where we're approaching from.
Cool. What speed you slowing to?
Circuit speed, joining downwind.
Yep.
Turn finals.
Roger that. Conventional landing, yes.
Yeah, still.
Cool. Which one you taking, the left or the right runway?
Left.
Cool. Turning finals.
Roger. Can't see you, you must be behind me somewhere. You're taking right, yeah?
I was going to take left as well.
Oh, okay. Short finals.
Yeah, roger.
Vacating left.
Roger.
How are you visual? We're clear.
Cool, roger that. Not getting the best frames of I'm coming into Leon.
I mean, neither. It's sunset and all that, innit?
Yeah.
So tricky. It's an add-on called Tac Pack. What it is, it's a weapons add-on, but a developer actually has to develop an aircraft to use the add-on. This one is Dino's F-35. Is developed to use Tac Pack. What it does, adds air-to-ground and air-to-air capability, for actually firing weapons and tracking weapons and all sorts, but it also adds in an element of ground targets. We can put SAM sights in. Now we can have them active or deactive, so we can have them deactivated for just standard targets that we want to blow up, or active if we want them to try and shoot us down whilst we try and kill them. You can also have airborne drones for shooting down air-to-air tanking, and carriers you can insert using the add-on. Currently in development is something called FSX at War, which is a more it's sort of a sister application to TACPack, and what it'll do, it'll add the capability to insert all sorts of targets like tanks and various vehicles also. Once that's come out, TACPack will really be a war package then. Parking here, Stephen, shutting down.
Roger.
Yeah, the Superbug Superbug is originally the only TACPack aircraft. They designed TACPack and the Superbug together. It's fully functional, and then they released TACPack as a standalone package for other aircraft to use for developers to incorporate. So if you go on the VRS, if you search VRS TACPack, that'll take you to the site, tell you a bit more. Right, I'm just going to stop the stream. Yeah, you can do aerial refueling. I'm going to stop the stream, then restart it with a new header. Thanks. Please